Okay, guys, friends and foes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a report from Thailand, from Viking Rogaland. So it's in the middle of the night. I think it's 4 a.m. here, and I'm already up. so, uh, as you probably know, if you follow my channel, I had my ups and downs, physically, mentally, financially. So as of now, I'm in a good place. It's my room here in Pattaya, Thailand, and yeah, it's a bit messy, but I have a portable air conditioner. I have a lovely mattress, so things are okay. Now the problem is I have been drinking too much alcohol for a very long time. I stopped 2 years ago in July actually, without telling anybody, included my wife, until I had not been drinking for like 10 days. Then I told her, okay, you see now. Well, what I did I drank a beer. They have it in Philippines and here in Thailand. It's San Miguel Zero. Now it's not really zero, but it's like 3% alcohol. So that's what I did to take a soft landing, and I kept it for a while. For like 3 months. I lost a lot of weight and so forth. Then somebody who maybe you're familiar with in this channel, friend of mine, he came visiting me in Digos and he insisted we had a party, and I was, a little bit skeptic, but okay, the guy is a good guy to drink with, so I drank, and that's when it went downhill again, because it's really not easy to remain sober if you are just up and down, doing this, doing that. For me, it's a habit. I am not. I have never been physically addicted to anything. I think neither to alcohol or anything else, except maybe for pops. I love to drink carbonated drinks. That's true. But anyway, so uh, for maybe only if for 24 hours, maybe 30 hours, maybe 30 hours. I mean, yeah, like 30 hours ago, I had 3 beers. I had. But then I just was thinking again about this. My lifestyle. It's very costly to drink beers, and I put on a lot of weight, guys. You see, very a lot of weight. So, and weight has implications for my blood pressure, for my blood sugar, everything. So that's not a good option to be so fat. And I know the truth, because first time was in the spring of 2006. I came over the book by Dr. Atkins. It's called The New Slimming Revolution. I read it in Norway, so it was in Norwegian, and I was amazed, and I follow it. And for a few months, I think 1, 2, 3, yeah, I think 4 months I follow it, and in the first 2, 3 months I lost 20 kilograms. Okay, so I was approximately at the weight that I am now. Now I'm 107 kilograms. I don't know how much that is in pound, but you can probably double it, so maybe 210, 212 pounds. And I tried this a couple of times before, but half-hearted. So when I was in Norway, I tried it. We have this thing we call ketosis sticks. So What is very interesting is if you're following or either you are fasting or you're following a high fat, low carb diet, after a while your body will kick into ketosis. It means that the fueled energy of your body is ketones. It's not sugar or glucose, it's ketones. So it means that when you are, usually it takes a while to get into this state of ketosis. Usually it would take like 48 hours. So I was shocked because I had this I had this box here with the keto sticks from 2 years back, and this was unopened, so it's like sealed and in a good condition. So I thought to myself, okay, it's like only 24 hours basically that I've been avoiding sugar and alcohol. But last night, last morning, yesterday around 5 a.m., I went out for a long, long walk. I walked like 5 kilometers, and I will probably continue to do that. So then this morning I woke up like 1.5 hours ago, and I thought to myself, let's find these strips, and these strips look like this, off-white. But if you have some ketones in your urine, the more ketones you have, the darker becomes the proper color. And so my first test now, it became like this level, very amazing. And it gives me motivation, because the point is when your body is in this condition called ketosis, all the energy you use is from your own body fat. That is, of course, I know this. I've been doing this many times. Um, Usually I will get down to like 93, 92 kilos. Then I cannot get lower than that. But I think it was like 4 years ago now. I became very sick. I almost died. I had sepsis. I was in the hospital for 11 days. I could barely move. And so after that, when I came out from the hospital, I decided, okay, I'm just gonna go in Atkins diet, and I did. And when I came out from the hospital, I was like 97, and within 1.5 months, I was down to 81 kilos, and it was scary. It was really scary. One of the main reasons that I wasn't so heavy was that I lost a lot of muscles. I always had like big muscles on my legs, my calves, and my thighs, and even my arms. Even though I don't do any lifting or anything like that, but always had quite sturdy arms. But at that time, I was really skinny, and I could hardly walk, so it's not the preferable place to be. And I was worried, I was afraid. Then I had the gout. Yeah, I had the gout. Oh, terrible. So some people say if you go on in ketosis, you will not have gout, you will get rid of gout. But I did not get rid of gout. I got it, so I asked the guys, please get me some ice cream. And I got ice cream, and almost immediately the gout was done. So if you had gout, that's a terrible thing. What I think is the secret is that when you have been in ketosis and following this strict diet for like 2 months, you should take a day off, you know, 24 hours off, and then you should eat some carbohydrates and not fat, but not ice cream, not chocolate, not something like that, but just maybe some fruit and little bits of something that gives you a break from the ketosis, because I don't think it's healthy to be in ketosis for a long period of time. Okay, and this time I'm also interested in following fasting, intermittent fasting. So this will be very interesting, and I think that is what I lost before. I didn't know about fasting. I thought, okay, this is okay with the so-called Atkins diet. People are following, now they call it the carnivore diet, which is of course very easy, very simple, and I have actually prepared a little bit. So what I bought yesterday, I bought cheese. Okay, so I'm eating cheese, and of course I purchased beef, and I have lamb meat here. So I threw out my fruits, and then of course I eat the butter. You know, butter. It's, oh, if you want to lose weight, do like this. And eggs. Okay, so I bought some mushrooms. I have a lot of experience in this, guys. So I don't think we were meant to be on carnivore, because people say that before we were hunters and gatherers. I don't buy that narrative, because I believe in the good book in the Bible, and in the Bible it says that while Adam and Eve were created and they were placed in the Garden of Eden, God gave them fruits to eat and all green herbs from all green plants, etc. So they were basically vegetarians at that time. Now the world became more and more evil, and God punished by sending the worldwide flood. So even the highest mountains were covered. Only Noah, his family, and the animals with him in the ark, they survived. So then God said, okay, now is a different time. Now you can eat and slaughter the animals when they came out from the ark. So at that time, God allowed them to, and maybe they were hunters and gatherers, because the world had been totally devastated, and it would take time for it to be healed, to be recovered. So that's my point. I think, and Jesus in his life, he we know he ate bread. He ate bread. He ate fish. He's talking nicely about eating also eggs, and we know that at least on the Passover, every Passover they would slaughter and eat lamb, and they would of course eat beef, goats, the clean animal, pure animals. Now, I don't think in particular that we should be too worried about following those Old Testament laws on a spiritual level, because I really think that, like Paul says and Jesus said, it's not about the kingdom of God. It's not about meat and drinks, but it's about joy and peace and love, etc. So, and Colossians chapter 2 says, do not anybody judge you for what you eat or what you drink. And don't listen to those who say, don't touch, don't do this, don't do that. Because God gave us everything, But at the same time, it's very wise, I think, to follow the dietary laws from the Old Testament, because there is a purpose why God gave it to us. Anyway, for me, I enjoy bacon. Sometimes I enjoy pork. It's very affordable, very yummy to eat pork. I don't feel judged by God or for anything, and even not even for drinking wine or beer. Not a problem for God. The problem is for me. So I'm gonna try to straighten up my ways, guys. Okay, and we'll see what goes on. Thank you so much for listening to my story, and God bless you. And we'll hopefully see each other on another occasion. God bless.